everyone, teacher. I'm Maggie. Today I want to introduce my student. She learn English. She's experienced, and my student, her name is Boots. Boots is a 7 years old girl. Boots is a first grade student, lovely and very cute. Boots in English listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Her ability higher than the same grade students' performance better. Boots can understand simple English and living in English language classroom. Her parents graduate from National Taiwan University, so since Boots' birth, English and Chinese are quite important. Boots live in a bilingual environment. And my first record, the day is April 1st. This my first record. In the playtime, Boots go to the library to borrow the English picture book. And I asked Boots, why did you borrow English book? Boots replied, because my mother asked me if I want to see picture books only can read English book. And my second record, after school hour, Boots sit down in the corridor, took out the bag and opened the English storybook, then began to read. And I asked Boots, can you read it for me, Boots? And Boots replied, oh, okay, this book called The Gift of Life. Boots very good. Remember, listen to me, mommy. Don't ever be sad. And then Boots changed another picture book. Boots said, I'd like the storybook, and you see, the little red and the wolf. I think Boots is more like the English story, especially the picture book. And my third record, I say an English picture book story, how spider get 8 legs, and Boots raise her hand and voluntarily help us to explain the English story in Chinese. Boots say, I wish to have 4 long legs like a giraffe. Spider say, she like to be giraffe, have 4 legs. How could that be? So, Boots continue to tell us the story. And I see Boots is smiling and very enjoy this story. And my first record, I asked Boots to share for learning English experience. And Boots says, why did I like English lessons? Because in camp school, French teachers are so fun. And we also singing and playing games in the English class. My English class and my English teacher is also very good in school. Then I know the reason why Boots is so like English. And my first record on May 14th, Boots' mother says, in Boots' childhood, I began to read English storybooks for Boots. At the beginning, I did not say any English, but only in sentence I did a little English, especially in the story. Appearance repeatedly part of sound like animals call. Our story use names, place some of the sense in English, slowly added in Chinese word of the part where the child, in order to know outcome, they will patiently listen. The results comes in content with a lot of English. So I know the reason why Boots' mother asked her only to read English book. And my sixth record, the day is May 29th. I asked the Boots' father. Boots' father says, Boots, from 3 to 6 years old, read the bilingual kindergarten. And the name is Haruko in Huwei of Yunlin. they have foreign teachers to teach English because the child's sense of pitch is very important, especially in the small child, especially in little child. Okay, so let our children often come into contact with and hear correct English pronunciation. Then the children themselves have the correct English pronunciation. So English and Chinese are equally important. This is all of my report about observations of my student Booth. She learned English is very well and share about her experience. Thank you everyone.